TB Sports fanatics? Welcome back to TB Sports. It's been a busy week in TV sports land. We got extra time to be streaming during the day here, and it is time for another episode of 2K Universe Mode. We are fastly approaching the two-night SummerSlam event coming up at the end of this week, and as you can see, the old school SmackDown logo on Friday. It is August, which means it's the anniversary of the debut of SmackDown, and some SmackDown legends are going to be appearing on that very show as we head into SummerSlam. But all the talk about that, we need to jump into this match, into this show right now. A loaded card on NXT. You saw what happened last week, the confrontation between Sheamus and JBL, as we are, I guess I should maybe go back and show you guys on the calendar, because I was on the calendar. For NXT, their next big show coming up is NXT No Mercy. So we had the Great American Bash double dose. As you can see, the two-night event coming up is NXT No Mercy is the next premium live event for NXT. Look at this. In addition to your very special anniversary of SmackDown, it's the anniversary of Nitro. It's a WCW Nitro one-night stand for their debut in September. That is going to be coming up at the beginning of the month of September. So a lot of anniversary stuff. We got NXT No Mercy, and we have AEW WWE Forbidden Door on the horizon as well. So it's going to be a loaded time coming up. And we saw the confrontation on the last, and a big hello to everybody jumping in the chat. And I see you guys popping in. We saw Sheamus, JBL. They've been going at it the last couple of weeks. Of course, JBL has kind of been mentoring Oba Femi. Sheamus, the NXT champ, called out JBL for a match. JBL blew him off, while our NXT general manager, Bret the Hitman Hart, saw that, said, I'm not dealing with that. Said, JBL, you get in the ring right now with Sheamus. You see right there, after being disrespected by Sheamus with the handshake offer. Sheamus, oh no, that's what's going to happen. Okay, so that's what's going to happen here. Putting him in the match right now, Sheamus, John Bradshaw Layfield, as per decreed by Bret the Hitman Hart. And what a way to kick off NXT here, as Sheamus and Jade. Oh, yeah, that's exactly how this one is going to go, guys.
Hey, maybe they shouldn't have taken the bait, right?
Sheamus, your NXT champ. Been a pretty dominant NXT champ. We got a huge main event tonight as well on NXT. Bruno Sammartino, you saw him pick up the win last week on NXT. Going to be going one-on-one with Bully Ray, who also picked up a win last week on NXT in that fatal four-way contest. We're going to have the next chapter in the war between Fraxium and the West Texas Rednecks. You saw Fallon Henley pick up a big win in the tag team matchup next week. She's going to be in one-on-one action tonight with Kurt Hennig in her corner. But we are starting things off here with a pretty brutal two heavy hitters in Sheamus and John Bradshaw Layfield. No Oba Femi right now. And we know JBL, he had been mixing things up in NXT as of late with Sammartino. He brought superstar Billy Graham in, and Billy Graham had quite a hard time with Sammartino. Now he's kind of been, I don't know, mentoring or taking one Oba Femi under his guidance. And so far, it's been all JBL in this one, but here comes the NXT champion, crushing JBL and throwing. That is a big man to be thrown around. JBL is no light man that Sheamus just picked up and threw across the ring. The Celtic Warrior, unreal strength, and the tide has turned, if you will. Up and over the top, Sheamus sends John Bradshaw Layfield out of the ring.
And he exits the ring.
Ooh, he goes face first. He might have clipped those steel steps on his way down. Sheamus booting away. A big hello to everyone jumping in to TV Sports, joining us live for this edition of NXT Anniversary SmackDown coming up. The next time we stream with you guys. Look at Sheamus. He has taken it to JBL and a powerbomb on the floor. And JBL is going to reverse it. These are two heavy hitters. JBL obviously wanted nothing to do with Sheamus, blowing him off last week for the challenge. And the big chops, big shot. You're going to get bruises, cuts right there from JBL.
He got in, just avoiding the ref's count.
Of course, NXT it is for the future superstars in WWE, but in our world, it's a place for veterans. Maybe looking for a lighter road schedule, looking to take some time off from the grind of weekly Raw and SmackDown. Maybe guys at the end of their career, like a Bruno Sammartino, that want to train the younger guys. That's what this place is for. And Sheamus is in there where he's been training some of the young guys as well, but he's also kind of taken the time, not to say a lighter schedule, but a non-travel schedule. And he's been here in NXT, becoming the NXT champion, defeating Noam Dar, and then telling the youngsters here in NXT, hey, whoever wants to challenge me and try to knock me off, you can be the next big thing in NXT. And JBL, obviously, quite a different philosophy. He has not been... he has taken Obafemi under his wing, but for the rest of the folks on NXT, you know what kind of guy JBL is. Running his mouth, the loudmouth Texan, and Sheamus has had enough, and the bruising now on Sheamus. And this has been a brawl in this matchup that Bret Hart has put together here.
You can just sense the animosity in the ring right now. This rivalry has really heated up. I heard these superstars avoid each other like the plague outside.
You can hear Byron and Corey talking about these guys backstage. There's definitely been tension between these two over the last couple of weeks for sure.
He's really pushing the limit here, getting close to a count out.
Sheamus tossing JBL back inside the ring, stomping away at the lower back. Ooh, and a snapmare. And now Sheamus loading up with JBL. Counter. And a clothesline from hell out of nowhere from John Bradshaw Layfield. And nearly putting away the NXT champion out of nowhere. Holy smokes.
Be the last opportunity. Is there still enough left in these men?
JBL planting Sheamus. Scoops him up. Ooh, sweeping the legs is Sheamus.
And he's letting his prey stumble right into his trap.
Calling Layfield up to his feet. And the springboard Celtic shoulder tackle. And now hammering away at JBL. Gut wrench, powerbomb.
As this match goes on.
Yeah, it seems like Sheamus is far from finished with his competition here.
Tossing them aside. And Sheamus there finds room for another devastating...
Are we going to get an NXT championship match in the future with these two? I would love to see it. Well, JBL's got to come up with the victory if he wants that, though. You got to say that. If he gets beat right here after walking off from Sheamus last week, and then if he gets beat here today, I don't know, but General Manager Bret Hart might have no time with that. Bret Hart, the winner of the Andre the Giant Battle Royal a couple of years ago. Joining the likes of Dolph Ziggler and the High Chief Peter Maivia. Cover NXT champ, getting the feet on the ropes. Oh, and the referee spotted it. Well, you know, Sheamus, he was trying to play JBL at his own game. The brogue kick on to JBL and the kick out. Sheamus drops the knee. What an opening. This is the opening matchup on NXT. We still got 6 more fights to go. The tag team matchup up next with the West Texas Rednecks and Fraxium Oh, bro kick was ducked. A bit of a mini bro. Oh, duck under by Sheamus. Sheamus has JBL, picks him up, and backbreaker. Both these guys getting bruised up right now. This is unbelievable. Sheamus, the cloverleaf, the Irish cloverleaf, but way too close throw. Sheamus, a veteran, usually does not make mistakes like that. Sends him into the buckle. And into the post. And what a counter. JBL, shoulder tackle. And he has the NXT champion powerbomb. That can't be enough. Oh, I didn't think so. I didn't think that was going to be enough. And JBL now getting frustrated.
Having trouble making it to a vertical base, and it looks like it's on.
Wait a minute, I think he just loaded. Did you guys see that? JBL, I think, just loaded up his wrist tape. Referee might want to check that out. Luckily, Sheamus ducked out of the way. I think JBL just slipped an object. Referee, someone needs to tell the referee to be checking that out. He slipped an object into that wrist. Oh, I think that was low. Come on, ref. Oh, and he just hit him with that illegal object. Are you kidding me? He kicked him low. The referee somehow didn't see it, and Sheamus still kicks out. Sheamus still kicks out after that. And now, JBL. No, come on. After this match, the illegal object didn't work. The low blow didn't work. JBL. Does he not want to be NXT champ? Oh my God, and the chair landing right on his face.
Great trouble here. Can he get it fully locked in? Into an armbar. Submission move.
Armbar.
Expertly manipulating the joints and muscles in the arm. You can really see how excruciating this hold is.
Locked in. You can hear the controller going nuts every time in these submissions. JBL rolls through. Shoulder tackle. What is this man doing? Okay, this is absolutely out of control right now. Referee down. He's got to disqualify him after that. He is using the steel chair. That's JBL. Where's Bret Hart? Look at that chair. Are you kidding me? Look at Sheamus. The referee elects to not disqualify JBL. His head smashing off the back of the steel chair. Maybe he doesn't know who threw him down, and Sheamus continues to survive here. A third clothesline from hell after the... How does the referee's looking at the broken steel chair, right? And then Sheamus kicks out again. The Celtic Warrior is not going down. I think JBL wants to pick up that chair. It's too bent. This is one of the damnedest things I've ever seen. Spine buster. The chair in the middle of the ring. JBL setting up for the power bomb again. And he hits it right on the chair. And I don't know, the referee, maybe he's got to get his license pulled after that. This was not a no disqualification match. JBL has just pinned the NXT champion, albeit nefarious means. And for Obafemi, a bright, young talent, I hope he's not learning this stuff from JBL. Because that is not the way to become a future WWE superstar. So JBL, through all dastardly means, cheap chicks and mind games. That is absolutely right to kick off NXT. So the Tornado tag is up next. It's going to be Fraxium and the West Texas Rednecks.
The following contest is a Tornado Tag Team match. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Mr. Perfect, at a combined weight of 511 pounds, the team of Brooks Jensen and Josh Briggs. And guys, this looks to be a match with major implications here in WWE. Could change the entire...
Well, here come your West Texas Rednecks, led by Kurt Hennig. You can see these guys, you know, they love the music, the country music, the dancing. Fallon Henley will be in action later tonight. That's why she's not out right now with the rest of the West Texas Rednecks. And they have had it out for Fraxium for quite some time in this tag team division, led by Pretty Deadly, who we haven't seen Pretty Deadly on the show, but they've been on the NXT, the Florida circuit, the house show circuit, the live event circuit, and they've been successfully defending their NXT championships. And I imagine as we get closer to No Mercy, we'll see the tag team champs return. We saw was it Axiom and Brooks Jensen go at it last week.
No tags, all
but we're getting both of them in action here tonight.
We are set for action in early pin attempt.
Quick cover by Nathan Frazier. How about that from Axiom?
Trying to wrap up this match fast.
And for those of you that may be new to TB Sports, these are standard tag matches. We've gone away from normal tags in this game because I just find them really boring and not fun to do. Hopefully, and I've felt that way for a while with 2K games. We did the same thing in the last couple games as well. I always give it a shot, but I always end up going back to tornado matches. Regular tag matches are just so boring in this game, and they take so long. And I don't know, they just drag on, and the tag, it's not good. So we're doing the tag, tornado tag. So the only unfortunate part of that is that basically makes every tag team match a hardcore match, and there's no way to turn that off. There's no way even in the custom creations to make a tag match not be a hardcore match. So it's something we just have to deal with, even though we just had the match with JBL. Have to kind of overlook those little things, but them's the cards we're dealt here. Allow me real quick. I gotta get over to a computer and hit something on a file I'm transferring.
Heavy contact into the steel steps.
There we go. Copying some files, and it wanted me to approve some more copying here. Oh, there's a low blow. That same referee. And maybe that's why it's a hardcore match. That same referee, by God, allowing the low blow, allowing the weapons, and the West Texas Rednecks. Okay, there's something we got to get. I don't know what referee. We got to get some names here. But the West Texas Rednecks, off of the low blow, get the win over Axiom, Fraxium, and Axiom.
in this tornado tag match.
Boy, NXT started off a hot way, and then we're getting stuff like this down the stretch. Gotta get Bret Hart to get in here and smooth this stuff out, because I don't know. This is not the NXT you want. I know Brett Favre, he's not the kind of man that would allow this stuff to sit. Up next, we got Piper Niven going up against Kalani Jordan. Both competitors hoping, of course, they're looking to move up the ranks in the women's division for the women's championship. Kalani Jordan has been in that mix as of late.
Absolute sheer aggression.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Ayrshire, Scotland, Piper Niven.
No nonsense, no more gimmicks, just Piper Niven. And all she wants to do is drop the competition. That was decent, Corey.
You know, just a moment to touch back on what we just saw. Axiom's got to be frustrated, because now that's the second week in a row that he has been beaten by Brooks Jensen, by the West Texas Rednecks.
American champion, Kalani Jordan.
And her opponent from Boynton Beach, Florida, Kalani Jordan.
Stuff like that's just gonna drive this thing up to the next level, is it not?
In her career. She's got titles and major matches to her accolade list. And Kalani has proven that nothing gets in her.
Oh, we get a little sneak attack from Piper Niven there.
Clearly wasn't expecting this and now has the advantage. Underhanded tactics, but will they pay off? And now thrown back into the ring.
So Piper Niven feeling like she needs to get the jump start on someone that's been making a bit of a name for herself here in NXT, and one Kalani Jordan. Of course, everyone remembers the feud with Stephanie Vaquer to begin this era of NXT. We've had a couple different eras of NXT that we've had over the years in universe mode. Of course, we were doing it recently where we weren't looking in on the shows. We kind of just let NXT run in the background, and we would jump in for the premium live events. But you guys said you wanted to see NXT as a weekly show on here, so we brought it to you. Nice knee to the face by Kalani Jordan. And we haven't had an opportunity to see too much of Piper Niven. Again, she's been one much like Pretty Deadly that's been on the Florida circuit. But an impressive showing here can open up a lot of eyes.
To keep her emotions in check and make sure to, in a manner of speaking, look before she leaps. The last thing Piper needs
Oh, and a cheap shot from Piper Niven. We're going to see Thea Hale in action a little bit later tonight, as this whole women's division has kind of been turned upside down with the quick victory that you saw Thea Hale had a couple of weeks ago on NXT. You saw Jade Cargill as well get upended, so anything is open. You got the former champion Starlight Kid out in the mix. A bloody Kalani Jordan. This could be her Becky Lynch moment here, if she can survive. I mean, definitely a huge advantage right now for Piper Niven as far as the strength category goes. Oh, and you're seeing it right there as Piper Niven just comes crashing down on Kalani Jordan. Coquina clutch locked in by Niven. Oh, let's not dismiss the strength we're talking about, Piper Niven's strength, but Kalani Jordan, with just pure upper body strength, able to pry the arms of Piper Niven away. Oh, look at the disrespect. Piper Niven, yeah, she sucked Kalani Jordan into that one. Oh, they're not doing the classic yay boo. You got some blocks in there, trading shots. You know Kalani wants to She wants to get some bloodshed like she's got right now. And Jordan and Nevin. Standoff. Iron jaw. Iron sharpens iron. Nevin. Oh, the splash. Kalani Jordan out of the way. Ooh, well, there it is. We got double blood in this one. Wait, every time we do an NXT show, something nuts is going on. An intense matchup. Big clothesline. Another one by Kalani. Ducks under. Ooh. Big shot. Jordan.
He's climbing to the top.
Heads to the top here. Swanton bomb. Jeff Hardy's got to be applauding from wherever he is, somewhere in Orlando, TNA. Kick out, though, by Nevin. Jordan heads back up to the top. Ooh, and how about from Jeff Hardy to Rob Van Dam, the 5-star frog splash. And Piper Niven still not ready to go down just yet. Jordan dragging Niven to her feet. It's the spinning heel kick there. Goes back up for a third time. And another swanton, but that one a little too far away. Forearm shot. Niven rolls down. Busting out all of the Rob Van Dam moves. Split-legged moonsault. Wow, and the same referee saying 2.9. Ooh, shot to the midsection by Niven. And a second win for Piper. Michinoku driver, Falcon Arrow. And a kick out by Kalani Jordan. Oh, this could be a rough one for Kalani.
They're certainly being taken into the deep waters now. She's just looking to survive now.
And at this point, you really have to wonder how much longer she has left in this match.
Into the cover.
Cover.
Come on.
Leading her into the corner now.
Ooh. Duck under by Piper Niven. Feel like the next big shot, the next big blow is going to be the one that's going to lead to victory for one of these two. Is this going to be the one? Well, Piper tried to do that earlier. Didn't work out. Kalani. And a kick out for Niven. And now we're just exchanging. We're just counter after counter. There's a return shot for Piper Niven. And a possum pin for Kalani Jordan. And Niven boots out, kicks out. There's a duck from Piper Niven. And a roll through for Kalani Jordan. And the back springboard elbow. Oh my God, everything's being just countered and countered right now. Nope, kick out at 2.
What do you say? This is amazing.
What a match. Niven throwing caution to the wind. From the top.
This could be the big blow. Well, crushing Kalani Jordan with the huge splash from the top. Kalani very smart though, rolling out of the ring, but is going to get caught by Piper Niven. Shot off into the buckle. Jordan somehow finding the strength to counter. And she's going to go high risk once again. Swanton, no, well, yeah, that's just going to be the story. It's going to be just a million counters. Counter after counter after counter. Like they're back on the indies or something. Nevin, up top. Vader bomb to Kalani Jordan. And an impressive victory for Piper Niven here in NXT. As that's immediately going to catapult her up in the rankings here, knocking off a top competitor like Kalani Jordan. What an intense fight that was. Up next, Stephanie Vaquer and Sol Ruca. Now, you've obviously been seeing in real life. And, well, wait a minute, what we got going on here? Well, it's Jade Cargill, the NXT Women's Champion, coming out. We were saying that Sol Ruca in real life, she's definitely been moving up the ranks in NXT. Had a couple appearances in WWE.
How come you guys didn't tell me she was coming out here?
We know you get nervous and sweaty around women. This superstar's already playing.
Sweaty. In this world, though, Sol Ruca has not quite had the opportunities yet, but a massive opportunity as she's going to go one-on-one here with obviously someone that has the ire of the NXT Women's Champion in Jade Cargill.
Big shots being fired right now. Neither competitor letting up. Ooh. Strong kick.
Slips away just in time.
There's no denying the kind of drive Sol Ruca has.
And we've already seen, we talked about Thea Hale, we've talked about these big upsets that we've seen as of late. We just saw Piper Niven, Sol Ruca with a massive opportunity.
What a battle this has been.
Sol Ruca rocked it. Wait a minute, Jade Cargill coming in.
To be on commentary with us.
Just turned everything upside.
And this referee finally going to call for the bell. Finally. He hasn't called for the bell all night.
Disqualification.
Well, it seemed like one of these superstars was headed towards victory until that interruption.
Well, it looks like we're getting a little extracurricular. The referee finally throws a match out after this whole night. So poor Sol Ruca, we were talking about what a huge moment this was for her. She's obviously not going to be happy. And I don't know, Bret Hart's show is getting absolutely out of control. The last 3 weeks on NXT have been out of control, and
Trampling the opposition.
Jade Cargill just taking it to Stephanie Vaquer. I don't think they can make it to No Mercy. We got to have this clash coming up here on NXT.
Oh boy, I think the crowd knows what's coming.
Oh, look at that, Z. Jade tried to show off a little too much here, and here comes Stephanie Vaquer. The referee might want to get in there. This might be the worst paid referee in pro wrestling history with some of the calls he's been making tonight. Now Stephanie answering back on the NXT Women's Champion on Jade Cargill. We got Rohan jumping in the chat. Why don't you use the official DLC version for Stephanie? Because I am broke. Because I don't have that money. We do have a Patreon and a Ko-Fi link and a Streamlabs link down below if anyone wants to help support the channel. I've mentioned on past streams that we would love to get some of that DLC. But we have not had as many signups as what would facilitate getting that DLC. So those links are there down below in the description. And we'll certainly credit you or give you a shout out if you guys are able to help support the channel. Like I said, Ko-Fi, Streamlabs, and Patreon down below where you can help support the channel. We would love to get the official DLC, but we have not had the signups of the support yet to be able to make that happen. So Jade Cargill, though, meanwhile, is going to hit a fall away, a Samoan drop, if you will, onto Stephanie Vaquer. And now Jade. Thank you, Rohan. God bless you. Rohan the man. Rohan E1X. I hope I make it on too. So is this one of those ones where it never ends? We've had this happen before. We've had to quit matches. Does the referee eventually call this one, or does it glitch out? Or does this fight just continue? Because at some point, Bret Hart's got to be sending somebody down to break this thing up. I think we've had this issue before. We'll see. There's a big boot. Let's see if Jade hits her finisher, and that kind of clears this thing up.
Ripping their opponent up from the canvas, and
I'll let her tap out.
just looking to do some damage. This hold can't even decide the match. The pain's too great. That's it. Jade's fully intent on ending things here.
All right, let's end it. Let's get to the next part. Hit a fin. Oh, she's gonna do. Oh, is this gonna be the one? Is this gonna end it? And we can move on to the next match. 2K5, 2K20. There we go. Okay. Somehow Stephanie Vaquer is the winner. I guess maybe by disqualification earlier, but Jade Cargill comes in. So you got to hit a finisher to end it. Man, I don't know. They shouldn't let those fights go on for that long. But anyway, there you go. Stephanie Vaquer, Jade Cargill. Things are heating up here on NXT. It's going nuts right now. Since we got new folks joining us, don't forget, if you do want to help support the channel, the best way, hit subscribe here on YouTube. Hit the thumbs up button on this video so people know that we are here and we're around. We have the SmackDown anniversary show coming up. You're going to see SmackDown legends like John Cena, Kurt Angle, The Undertaker, all appearing on that SmackDown. We also have Nitro, One Night Stand, the 2-night SummerSlam. So a lot of stuff coming up. It's going to be big time. I've never played the Netflix mobile version. I don't know. I've never played any of the Netflix games, to be honest with you here. A return match from last week. Chase University's Javon Evans set to go toe-to-toe with Alexis King, but it looks like we have the Don of NXT, the North American champ, coming out.
We know he's had a lot of issues with that man right there.
Javon Evans hungry to get back his North American championship. I know we're about to have the same situation here on NXT of Tony D'Angelo.
Corey, quick, take his chair away.
Yeah, I'm with Corey. Take that chair away, because this is going to be the same situation we just had a couple moments ago. This is insane. There's a lot going. This is like a Vince Russo episode here. There's a lot going on here. Did I just say the word? Stay tuned. Universe mode. Some stuff might be popping off here. Big shot. And Javon Evans. Well, I was trying to get him out of the ring. There we go. Javon Evans is not waiting. He's immediately going after Tony D'Angelo. I guess you can't hit him. There we go. Javon immediately going after Tony D'Angelo, not waiting for what happened. The same referee watching this go down.
He's got a mind to count out rules as he heads ringside.
No, I do not, Rohan Austin. Do you play live at this time every day? Normally, and a misfire. Tony D'Angelo with the misfire, and he spears Lexis King. Normally, I am streaming at night. Sometimes during the day on the weekend. I'm on PTO from work right now for this whole week, so that's why I've been able to stream a little bit earlier with you guys. You can check out some of the videos in the archives as well. We kind of go over it a little bit, but normally, sometimes we do the games without commentary just because there's not... I've gone into like in past streams where you can go and check out the commentary or non-commentary streams, but Wait a minute, we're almost about to have a 10 count here. Javon Evans just barely gets back in the ring. But the short of it, no. Normally we do not stream at this time. We normally stream later on in the evening, like 8 p.m., 9 p.m., somewhere thereabouts, Eastern time in the U.S. when I get off of work. But I am on PTO this week, so I'm able to stream during the day with you guys. But if you miss any of the live action, it all gets, right here on YouTube. It stays on demand. So you can check out any of the past episodes. We have a year and a half worth of universe mode stuff that you guys can check out in the archives, and we kind of go over the streaming schedule and some of those past. I think Tony D'Angelo just glitched out here, so this is a rough situation on NXT. So yeah, it's toast. But yeah, you can check out the past episodes in the archives, and we kind of go over our different streaming schedules and when we do commentary streams or non-commentary, because there are games, there are times I just have to jump on and try to stream and I don't have time to hook up the equipment or get the mics out, so we do streams without my live commentary, but we do a mix of both. But I would like to try to get to full time, but that's of course up to you guys with the subscriptions and the thumbs up to be able to get in that monetization world on YouTube, and that's why we have the Patreon, the Ko-Fi, and all that other stuff, so we can get to that full-time status. But either way, this match has been complete chaos. This whole show has been complete chaos. And the referee, I don't know how the referee's not throwing this one out with Tony D'Angelo getting involved like this, and the referees count, and up to 9, and Javon Evans shaking off, and he's got held back by Tony D'Angelo. The referee counts it out and awards it to Lexis King. Now, we've seen Tony D'Angelo and Lexis King at each other's throats recently in NXT. The Sleep with the Fishes match with Stax Lorenzo and all that stuff. But somehow, I guess, Tony D'Angelo's fight with Javon Evans, he doesn't care if Lexis King wins, but yeah, as you can see there, that whole match was absolutely out of control, and this has been an insane NXT that's been out of control. I think we're down to the final 2 matches. Thank goodness, because it's been complete chaos. And there you see Thea Hale, who picked up that huge victory on NXT recently in record time, going up against Fallon Henley, who was victorious in a tag team contest last week on NXT. So, unfortunately for one, Chase University, we just saw them take the L. Javon Evans maybe got to go backstage and get some more tips from the Honky Tonk Man. But yeah, an opportunity for Chase University here to right the ship and get a victory, and it would be a big victory. It was Thea Hale over Starlight Kid, who was the inaugural NXT champion in our new NXT universe here, who got that win. That really opened up a lot of eyes. But let's see what happens. Can she pull it off here tonight, going up against Fallon Henley? Looking back, Fraxium as well picked up a number of wins on NXT. They won like a fatal 4-way contest recently. That's why the West Texas Rednecks you're seeing here been trying to knock them down, but Kurt Hennig leading out Fallon Henley, the West Texas Rednecks. We already saw the Rednecks successful earlier this evening with Brooks Jensen's victory, the low blow over Axiom. And I know people love Kurt Hennig, a lot of different versions of Kurt Hennig. My favorite Kurt Hennig right here, West Texas Redneck Kurt Hennig. That's why we brought the group back. That's small time in WCW 1999. And Fallon Henley starts off. We still got our main event to come tonight here on NXT. Bully Ray, after his victory last week on NXT, going up against Bruno Sammartino. And Bruno Sammartino has basically been unbeatable here in NXT. And obviously you can imagine how this battle, how this match came about. Bruno Sammartino, who's been the last couple of months a well-respected trainer in NXT, but he's also been an in-ring competitor as well. He wants to compete and try it with the young guys. And in a previous iteration of NXT, Bruno Sammartino was a former NXT champion, and he himself had a feud with JBL over that title that we kind of reinvigorated earlier this month in NXT. But obviously, Bully Ray, who has been hanging around the Performance Center, part of the LFG program, and, well, much like a JBL, you guys know a Bully Ray. You can't doubt the years that he has been a competitor. You have to respect the fact that for decades and decades he's been at the top of his game, but much like in JBL, Bully Ray knows when to run his mouth, and Bruno Sammartino dealt with JBL and his way with that, and now he wants to deal with Bully Ray in that way. So we're going to get possibly a pretty intense main event this evening between Bruno Sammartino and Bully Ray. That is coming up in your NXT main event on the road to NXT No Mercy. Again, it's a stacked couple of weeks here in Universe Mode, as it always is, but we have the SmackDown anniversary coming up at the end of this week. Probably going to stream it tomorrow, to be quite frankly. So, Rohan, if you're around and want to tune in, I'm likely going to stream that anniversary SmackDown show tomorrow. You're going to see SmackDown legends of the past. As I mentioned, Kurt Angle is official. John Cena is official. The Undertaker is official. There may be others. I want you guys in the comments, who is your favorite legend in SmackDown history? Of course, JBL, the longest reigning champion in the history of SmackDown. You think of guys like Batista as well, former champion on SmackDown. What is your favorite SmackDown legend over the past 20 plus years that SmackDown has been a show? Let me know in the comments. We're going to be doing SmackDown anniversary. Then we have our 2-night SummerSlam event with 2 Sunday Night Heat bonus shows going up on our Patreon page. 2 exclusive bonus shows, Sunday Night Heat before Night 1 and Night 2 of SummerSlam. Look at this. We got the referee distracted. Thea Hale down for the count of Fallon Henley. And Thea Hale kicks out. We have a loaded card. You guys can check out the past streams, the past episodes of Universe Mode to see what matches we have coming up on SummerSlam. Go watch the old episodes of SmackDown and Raw for the 2-night SummerSlam. Of course, I'll throw out the 2 main events. The Queen of the Ring, Io Sky, challenging Rhea Ripley for the WWE Women's Championship. That will main event Night 1. And the main event of Night 2, the King of the Ring, the final boss, the People's Champ, The Rock, challenging the undefeated WWE Champion, Gunther, in your main event of Night number 2. Then we have WCW Nitro One Night Stand, the anniversary of Nitro, which means there's going to be WCW stars in the past. We already have DDP, Goldberg, Hollywood Hogan, part of our Universe Mode. We saw, I won't spoil it, if you guys want to tune in over on our Patreon page, patreon.com/TVSports27, but at ECW One Night Stand, we saw a Hollywood Hogan team up with an absolutely shocking person. I don't think people ever thought they would see Hollywood Hogan and this man share a ring together, share a mic together. They did in an ECW ring of all places, ECW One Night Stand. You can check out episode 4 on our Patreon page to see who in the world Hollywood Hogan teamed up with on that episode. And there's going to be a tag team match between Hogan and that individual against CM Punk and Kevin Nash, the NWO, coming up at SummerSlam. So big stuff to come on the channel leading up to NXT No Mercy and leading up to AEW versus WWE's Forbidden Door for the first time ever. The past couple of years, it was the G1 Supercard, WWE versus New Japan. This year, it's Forbidden Door, and it's AEW and WWE. I've not been able to find a Forbidden Door arena that I like, though, so I'm contemplating maybe changing the name. We'll have to see. There's one Forbidden Door arena I like, but the guy put his website all over it. If people don't care about that, maybe we just do that one. I don't know. We'll see. But either way, Fallon Henley and Thea Hale continue to rock and roll right now here. Back into the ring. Fallon Henley tosses Thea Hale in there.
This match will continue.
See Andre Chase trying to get the fans into this one. The Chase University, you know, they all wearing the shirts out there, the Chase U section. And Thea, you guys saw what just happened in NXT in real life to Thea Hale, brand new North American champion. There's been a lot of discussion about that online. As always, it's never a day that goes by without the online discourse around pro wrestling going nuts, but we had it. And Thea, a little bit worse for wear, but she's trying to fight her way back into this one. A tough opponent against Fallon Henley, these West Texas rednecks that have been on a roll as of late. That was a Michinoku driver of her own into the cover, and another kick out from Thea Hale. Thea Hale does not go down without a fight. Look at that. Oh, big step up enziguri. Boot to the midsection. Neck breaker. Hale picks her up. No, she's going to go for the submission. Kurt Hennig screaming at Fallon Henley not to tap out. And it's another huge victory for Thea Hale. So back to back, she knocks off Starlight Kid and defeats Fallon Henley here tonight. And I think Thea Hale is setting herself up for a future NXT Women's Championship match. That is 2 huge victories in the last couple of weeks. I think Starlight Kid maybe wanting to get in the ring one more time with Thea Hale to try to avenge the defeat, but a huge victory again for Thea Hale, just continuing to move up the ranks here. And now it is time for our main event of the evening and what has been an absolutely wild edition of NXT. Bubba Ray Dudley versus Bruno Sammartino.
In every sense of the word, and an 8-time ECW Tag Team Champion. Big Bad Bubba. The living legend.
And here comes, as you heard Michael Cole say, the living legend himself.
Sammartino has defined what it means to be a superstar.
Yeah, Corey, and he's been a hero to generations all around the world.
The fans have been pumped all night. You're hearing them chant NXT, NXT. And we're capping it off with the living legend, Bruno Sammartino, and the loudmouth legend, Bully Ray. Wait, wouldn't Bruno just love to tap out Bully Ray in the opening moments? Would that not be fitting? To just walk in, you know, take a literal bully down and tap him out in seconds. That just make Bruno happy.
Oh, the elbow connects.
He is trying to get up, but it is not going well.
Look at Bruno. Get up. Get up. Works him over to the ropes here. Now just shoves down Bully Ray. Foot right into the chest, into the cover. Hey, the referee caught it. The referee's made a couple of mistakes tonight, but he's Johnny on the spot on that one.
Oh, that'll send a shock down your spine. That blow might be a test to Bubba Ray's toughness. This is the kind of strongman offense that helped Bruno put together such an unrivaled career. And Bubba Ray responds.
Big shot by just using all his weight to run over Bruno Sammartino and then heads into a cover. A chaotic, a wild NXT. Bret Hart, a former general manager of Monday Night Raw. He's got some management experience. He also was a general manager of promotion in Australia for a time as well. Bruno, Bully Ray exchanging fisticuffs here.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. Oh, ouch. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Boom. Bang. Ooh. Ooh, he just going off with everything they've got now. And just like that, the scales are in back.
And he staggers Bubba Ray Dudley and locks in the famous bear hug. The famous Sammartino bear hug onto Bully Ray. And he gives up. The Bully gives up. And Bruno Sammartino silences the loudmouth. Silences Bully Ray here tonight. And a chaotic, wild NXT at least ends with some semblance of normalcy as the living legend reigns supreme and is victorious once again here on NXT. A wild show. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you don't miss Anniversary SmackDown coming up next here in Universe Mode. Thanks for tuning in, everybody.